Are you beyond the everyday tea drinker? Tea Beyond might be the answer for you. We take a look at some products from Tea Beyond, not your average cup of tea. Welcome everybody, a Spike Studio chili product review. Midwest snow, not as bad as East Coast. So for when you see this later on, hopefully you guys know I was thinking about you. Got a gift from Tea Beyond. We're an average tea drinker here. We love to drink tea around the studio. I like it in the evenings. I'm not a coffee drinker. So this was right on point, something I really enjoy. So Tea Beyond sent a whole bunch of, we're going to look at all, they sent a whole bunch of stuff over. The idea behind this is that it uses a tea flower that you put into the pot. We're going to look at all the different types and talk about it. First, let's see what they sent us. The packaging overall was impressive. They made sure it was very secure because this infuser that they sent in this lovely box is all glass. That's one of the things that you use. You actually put one of their flowers in the bottom of this infuser, and there's certain instructions you follow and how long it sits and all these little magical things that go on with it. It was bubble wrapped to death, shrink wrapped, bubble wrapped, taped. You can see. And while sometimes we think that's overkill for some of the other products we review here, for anything glass, we love it. So we're going to not make a lot of noise. We're going to open this real quick and come right in and show this. Okay, so we've done the opening of the teapot. This has still got some little piece of paper, as you can see. The lovely lid with the butterfly. Is it the most manly teapot in the world? No, it's not, but it's not meant to be. It's not, I guess not, because I don't have the man line for the teapots, which would be interesting. But it's got the actual infuser pieces. We're going to take this out, and we're going to try not to screw things up because it's tight. They've wrapped this very well. Also glass, as you can see. It's got an insert ring and some paper. There we go. So what we have is glass. You can see on the bottom, there's these notches right here. That's so the water soaks through without letting, it's almost like one of those little ball strainers that you put into the teapot. So that sits carefully in the middle. And then of course, the lid sits inside that. So what you get is this infuser teapot. Now, what's the important part? It's not just the infuser, it's the teas that you get with it. So they have a collection of teas. It's on the website, you can read them, but they have ones for tranquility, happiness, balancing and calming, energizing, slimming and balancing, calming and detoxifying. So pretty much a flower for whatever you can want to do. The idea beside this is you put the actual flower in and you let it soak, and it's small and it blooms. There's recipes for lightly alcoholic tea punches, if you want. You don't believe me? It says it right there. Lightly alcoholic tea punches. So we have those as well. It's a premium blooming tea. So what they send is another sample box. This box, I believe, has 4 or 5 types inside of it. If I read correctly, we'll take a look. 4. They sent the premium jasmine green whole leaf. They sent Earl Grey, premium caramel black, and just a regular premium, I believe. Earl Grey is not always my favorite, but that I know they don't know what my favorite was when they sent this over for review. So I'm not too worried about that. I can say I love the green teas. What you get inside of these is this little bitty tiny capsule. Now, if we look close, I don't know how well it'll show on the, it does show pretty well. That is actually the bloom, and you can kind of see it. The idea is it will open into this. So inside the pot, you'll actually have this open up, and then you'll, of course, soak it and make excellent flavored teas from each one. They've put the same insert like 60,000 times, so I have lots of inserts. And then I have the ones that are not the actual flowered ones, but the actual just normal tea that you'd put inside of there as well. So we have options for both. I tell you what, we're going to brew some of this, and then we're going to come back and do some more video and test it and tell you a little more about Tea Beyond. So here's what we've done. We'll get the review done really quick. We actually went ahead and made one. As you can see, we run the video really quick. As you can see, we're running through the video. You basically heat up the water almost to boiling. They want it to be almost to the proper boiling temperature. You pour it into the pot, put the flour in, blossoms, opens up. Really pretty, really does a nice job. Now you can, unlike regular tea bags, you can go back and refill this. What they say is don't let it empty all the way out. Keep about 30%, I believe it says. It's the instruction booklet and their website has it all. Tilt the pot to the side or take the flour out, fill the rest with the water again, put it back in. So you can get more than one brew from these actual inserts, which is a beautiful thing. Most of the time, tea bags, some of you try to stretch it and you'll put it in there twice, but most of them are only meant to be used one time. These are meant to be used 3 to 4 times. They also have the loose tea that you can put in there as well. So we've unfolded, we've done it, we've actually ran it through. The butterfly thing went over very well. I brought that up when we were first doing the unpacking. Is it the most manly thing in the world? No, it's not really the most manly thing in the world. but it's very decorative. Let's just say that. They do have a couple lines of teapots. You should keep that in mind also. Now, one thing I didn't like, and I'll be really honest once I get this up here, and we are always honest, is I don't like the way, let me put it in front of the thing. I don't want to tilt it too far because of the water, but I don't like how loose as you turn this thing was. We found it freaked us out a little bit a couple times, that it wobble or maybe would come out. So that's one of the only things we didn't like is as you started to pour, you can just see how it scared the heck out of us. But the flower inside is awfully beautiful. So we'll be putting some more water in that in just a few minutes. Otherwise, thoroughly enjoyed the teas. We made more than one. We've used the loose tea. We've used the actual ones that we showed you in the demo earlier on when we brought out the packages. So we used the actual little flowers themselves, and then we used a couple of the loose packs that they had in here to try them out. Love the teas. You can order it on their site. You can order it online. We want to thank Tea Beyond for actually sending this over. Thank you for the pot that comes with it. Thank you for all the different teas you sent. Hopefully you guys can head over there. You can order online. It's teabeyond.com. Make sure you scroll through the site and look at all the different options they have, from the teas to the packages to the gift sets to the things. Otherwise, we'll be sitting here tonight sipping on our tea, and that's another product review from Spike Studio. Make sure you subscribe to all of our product reviews, and if you want to see something that we've never done before, let us know. We'll try to get our hands on it. Or if you have a product you want us to look at, get in touch.